know it's on.
Yeah, if you short these batteries out, you have to reset them as they're rechargeables.
Yeah.
Nope, don't have it around the right way. Nope, don't have it around the right. There we go. Okay, all the little spewings that haven't been removed out of here yet. But the board lines up, and then there's these little greeblies that fit over the top like that. You see those? And so they go in. And after you paint it, then you put these on, and it lights the whole thing up. These are great. He does these. Myron makes all these little things too. And that's the Mark 7. So nice little kit. And these are all available, by the way, if you guys want to go home with any of them.
You're talking about a multicolored cricket board. I already have a cricket board I'm working on, but the multicolor ones.
All right. Now the other thing, you guys are all going to see this in the draw, right? The Warp Core simulation pad. The Warp Core pad, I don't know if everybody's watched the video online that I did of this. It was about 2 years of design work, because I had to get the guy that's coding it to do the proper programming code. We had a lot of problems with the program code at first. The whole idea is it simulates the Warp Core pad, the Warp Core, in the actual Enterprise or whatever. So if you were to be doing a simulation, like you're a cadet and you have to set power levels, your instructor would say, okay, set the power level up to, let's say, 60%. So you're pushing these buttons and you're setting the level up to 60%. And this will start going faster. That's plasma flow to the reaction chamber is moving faster, and the nacelles are growing brighter, which means your warp bubble is better, and you're going faster through space. Okay, he says, okay, we're in an emergency situation. Let's get it up to 90%. Okay, now it's going pretty well, the fastest you're going to get, because now you're in the red zone. And this is dangerous. This means it has to be monitored every second. Plasma flows, all the conduits, you don't want to blow out all your relays, all that little techno jab that they do on the shows, that's where it comes in. And then he says, we need the maximum warp speed you can get. You got to go 100%. Well, you can't maintain 100% or 110% on a warp core too long, or you're going to run into problems. And what you're going to have is it's going to tell you, it's going to give you a warning. You're exceeding the limit. It's got an alarm going off now. So once you get that, you can go, okay, I got to back her off. Sorry, Captain, we're going to blow up if I don't. You know? And he says, no, I don't care. I want it 110%. So you're going to push it up to 110%, and you're going to go, okay, oh well. So you're at 110%, and it's going to give you the alarm again. So we're at the alarm, and Captain, can we lower the level yet? No, keep it at 110%. I can't. The plasma flow is too high. Captain, she's gonna blow. And the thing I do with my props is I add the explosion sound in, so you know you're dead. I don't like, a lot of the props I see out there, they're great, there's some really good stuff out there, but they go up to the level and it's like right before it explodes, it cuts off. It just shuts the power off. No explosion sound. What's the fun in that? I want to hear it explode, eh? So
you'd at least hear the first millisecond of explosion.
Now, if you win this pad, the one that I've got up there, this is our sort of our proto that we play around with. It's got a little bit of battle scars to it, but that one's brand new. It was just finished literally yesterday. And if you listen to the explosion sound really closely, there's actually someone screaming in it.
Is it the Wilhelm scream?
Yeah, I was going to say, is the Wilhelm scream?
Well, I was hoping it was Will Wheaton, actually, but Wesley Crusher. Die, Wesley Crusher! Yeah, yeah, Wheaton! Yeah, right. But I got the clip off of one of the shows. And just modified it, but I kept that little bit of a background scream in there just for a joke. So that's basically it. But I just want to show you last but not maybe two things. This is a modified Myron Stapleton Mark 9 tricorder. Now back in 2005 when he made this, he did a lot of these. And he had to have an actual prototype. This is the prototype that he used. This is actually built out of styrene on the sides, believe it or not. It's not a resin kit. It's not made from resin kit. This is the one he used to make the mold. And so the only problem was the door was a little bit too thin. But I received this about a month back or so, from a guy that bought it off of eBay. And when I took the back cover off, it actually was signed by Myron Stapleton, prototype 2005. And I contacted Myron, he said, yeah, that's mine. That's the first one I built. And so it had terrible electronics in it. It had a big crack going down the side, and I fixed it all up. So that's how it turned out. That's got a rechargeable battery in it now and a full set of my circuits. The other one, now this is the company that actually makes them for the show. This was actually, the company that made them actually was Proper Effects. They did a lot of the tricorders for the show. And this one here was made by HMS Studios in Hollywood. And you'll notice something about this. This is a medical tricorder, so it comes with a nice little medical scanner that works, and it's very cute. But one of the things I didn't like about it, now I got this from a friend that lives right here in Toronto. He gave it to me because the battery, it was an old battery in here. They use a J-type battery, which you can almost not find anymore. So I put a rechargeable battery in it. Now, one thing, I couldn't even hear the sound in there. There it goes. This is the HMS one. Do you notice anything funny about it? The graphics are all faded, like they've been sitting out in the sun for 2 weeks. And I'm very surprised because this is the people that actually make them for the show. And they've gone all purplish. It's really weird. But we're going to look at replacing the graphics, and I think maybe I'll call on Justin over there to look at making a new set of graphics over there. Right, Justin? Maybe make a new set of graphics for that? Yeah, okay. So it's a nice tricorder. They did a really good job. It's got the opening and closing ratchet sounds, so you can hear them. So that's pretty good. Now the only other thing that I got left here, over about the last, I've been doing this since 1992. I've been working, so it's like, what, that's like 20 years now I've been doing this, wow. I gathered a lot of material, and I actually wrote manuals on how to build your own tricorder from scratch. So you can literally
I'm doing the hand modeling for you.
do this. Thank you, Van. If you're interested, a little sales spot here. All this stuff is available for sale, by the way, so except for the tricorders. So if you're interested,
at the right price, I'll sell you Gerry.